seen this.
どう？よかったでしょ？
So it's probably voiced in, what is this? Whatever language this is. Chinese or Japanese? Probably Chinese, right? Because it's not voiced in English, right?
いらっしゃい。シバルマラン AA ランドファミリーに加わる準備はできた？グルメ系 AA に出てくるみたいな超
Or because Karina's been talking so much shit on TikTok that they said, yeah, we're definitely not doing a trailer with her voice right now.
豪華なご飯も欲しいぜ。
両選手、準備ができたようですね。それでは、ホテルドゥボール特別料理対決、開始。
カトラリーの準備も完了。冷凍の時間よ。最高の一品よ。
とにかくそこのレストランからナタ産の野菜を至急調達したいと依頼を受けて、僕とイファが来ることになったんだ。
俺は付き添いでな。
Rescue Rapid as a raid. I mean, if you shoot somebody with an air gun, does it actually hurt?
おっと、逃がすかよ。
月始めの3日間、飛行物を連れて外出。
Like, I feel like a guy who uses a gun shouldn't be an animal character. That's just me, though. Like, wind bullets?
してはいけないらしい。
参ったな。
ここは昔レムリア時代に建てられた公衆浴場で、確かモデストの
So do we finally get to go back there? You know, since we went there for a half a patch, and then that whole place hasn't been touched since.
古竜の時代の謎の遺物、それに俺がフォンテーヌに来た理由を合わせて考えれば、例の密輸事件の捜査を逃れたものかもしれない。
僕の師匠にして母の黄金レインドットさ。彼女が僕をモンドに向かわせた時、
Wait, who's talking right now?
ある大きな課題を与えたん
See,
だ。
that's the thing. I don't know this language. Whose voice is this? Is this Albedo's voice?
世界の真相を
Obviously,
探
because
せという
Mother Gold. What did I just say?
世界の真相を探せというね。
Wait, what?
大きな課題。
With the instruction to complete a task of monumental importance to find the truth of the world. Oh, well, yeah, easy, obviously.
世界の
How's
真
that
相
going?
を探せというね。
なんで街の中に魔物がいるんだ？想像してたよりも状況がひどいみたい。
Dude, I remember this one MMO I used to play when I was younger, and there would always be hackers. Well, sometimes there would be hackers. I don't want to say always, but sometimes. And you always knew because they had to let everybody else know because they would use monster skins and just start killing people in the main city where you couldn't be attacked.
また敵が来るぞ。
本件の被告人、セピロス騎士団調査小隊隊長アルベド。
何をしたんだ？
Ooh, Mondstadt trial.
殺人事件？オーベンクルスが暴走して理性を失い、他者を傷つける狂気的な行動に走る。
魔女会と正式な会談を行うことを
Venti's ready to shoot somebody.
あら、そんな勇気のある子がまだモンドにいたの
Oh, that looks fun.
天地が逆さになった時、
That looks fun.
人は世界の本質を知る。なら盤面が逆さになったら、
なぜ罪のない人を。
どうしてこんなことに。ビレットが襲撃にあっ
I love how critical Albedo is to the story, and he is one of two characters I don't have because I didn't want him. That's crazy, right? Is that a sin?
これはレムリアが戦争のために用意した薬物なのよ。人体研究という課題を諦めたこと。
Maybe I should pull him. Should I pull him in the upcoming patch if he's available?
一度もない。モンドの法律にのっとり、被告人アルベドを殺人および死体遺棄で有罪とする。
今も近くから聞こえるよ。
お？なんだ、バルバトスか？
ファルか？
Varka. So 5.7 is Marjavari. Or we never get it because they why would we go there if nobody's there? What if they went there and it blew up? What if they went there and now it's just blown up because they messed it up so bad? So now we got all this talk of Marjavari, but we don't get to go there. They're like, yep, nope, you thought. There's not enough patches left. We're not going to get 2 map expansions within, what? How many patches do we? 5.7, 5.8? Like, we're not getting a 5.9. There's no way. Alright, so we got 2 patches left. One of them's got to be the summer event. Yeah, GG. 5.8 is going to be the summer event, so 5.7 is either Marjavari or Nod Cry. We're not getting both before 6.0. That's real shit. Or they give us a 5.9 and make us not expect it. Thoughts? Alright, so let's see. Where's my boy? Akira? Let's see what we missed. This guy, I quickly peeked at this earlier. And I wanted to see, because he'll fill us in on what Albedo, you know, a little bit of his past. In this Mondstadt Archon quest, Albedo is accused of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains. Jesus. Given his past, there are a few possibilities what he may have done. During his story quest, he studies the Traveler's abilities. Yep. He wonders if the Traveler's body still follows the laws of Teyvat. Okay, yep. We remember that. He concludes the Traveler is likely an ordinary person in Teyvat. Alright. Once the Traveler leaves, he mentions that the Traveler and him are of different sediment. Largely thought to suggest how Albedo is a synthetic human. This is also when he says his most suspicious line. What are you doing? What are you barking at? Come here. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you barking at? What are you barking at, silly girl? What are you barking at? What are you doing? Alright, lay down. Nope, lay down. Lay down.
One day, I lose control. Destroy Mondstadt. Destroy everything. Can I rely on you to stop me?
So he could lose control and murder someone and be put on trial. But throughout multiple events dealing with Abyss, Albedo has been very stable and normal. So unless there's some external force affecting him, he won't lose control so easily. True. Another possibility could be that he could have committed the murder. The twin, or the second one. Primordial Albedo. His primordial Albedo was the previous iteration. Yep. He was created as a part of Ryan Daughter's research into Primordial Human Project. What if this whole thing is just like a murder mystery? Because he said something about gold. It's, you know, Hexenzirkel always puts us through like some fun, you know? They're always trying to make it fun. Maybe it's just a murder mystery. I feel like that's what it is. It's part of the Windbloom Festival, and this year for the Windbloom Festival, it's just a murder mystery. Anyone think of that? These are a thing, people. They have fun with these. It's a murder mystery, right? I think we're overthinking this. Oh, shit. He got eaten. After Durin fell, Primordial Albedo escaped from Durin's body and started living on Dragonspine. Albedo we know was sent by Ryan, daughter to Mondstadt, yep, to find the truth of this world, yep. Alice adopted Albedo into her family, and this is how he became Klee's older brother. Primordial Albedo saw Albedo's life in Mondstadt and grew envious of him. Yeah, we know all this. Come on. Transforming a real Albedo's appearance, yep. During the event, only traveling Albedo learned, yep. Clearant, no. Some theorize he was killed by the real Albedo. Oh. There wasn't? I thought it was like... I thought that was confirmed. I thought we did take him out. He took the form of Joel's long-lost father? I guess I don't remember this that much. Well, it is also possible he's living alongside and cooperating with real Albedo, pretending to be him sometimes. Oh, so he could still be around. Ah, interesting. Another possibility would be that human remains he's accused of disposing could be of the primordial Albedo. True. Maybe the real Albedo killed the primordial Albedo to protect Mondstadt. Maybe. Does killing a synthetic human count as a murder if the victim was never born? True. The final possibility for Albedo's trial could be that it was all a setup by Alice. Yeah, this is my theory. Oh, maybe. It would not be the first time Albedo has worked with Alice behind the scenes. Midsummer Island adventurer Albedo knew of Alice's involvement from the start. But he feigned ignorance in front of the group to keep the whole thing a surprise for Klee. Yeah, okay, right? So perhaps this trial is on act for Mondstadt to obtain help from the Hexenzirkel. If you didn't know, Albedo is joined the Knights of Favonius, yep. No, I don't even know about that. I think it might just be a fun event. So this could be something Alice planned for in case Mondstadt faces a crisis. Like, do we know it's serious? Like, do we know from anything else if this is serious or not? One other person who Albedo would have to look out for. Who's that? Me.
I'm content to watch most crises play out from the sidelines. But if Albedo were ever to make a single wrong move, I could not let myself ignore it.
Clapping his cheeks. Oof. Does this mean we'll also get a surprise visit? We also learned that when Venti tries to connect to Alice using Dodo communication device, it accidentally connects to Varka first before connecting to Alice. There's a good chance this is not a coincidence, but something planned by either Alice or Venti. Yeah, Varka's reached Nodcry and will be part of his main story, so perhaps we'll learn more about Nodcry, the moons, and its connection to Mondstadt in this call. Maybe. Which is most likely what his expedition has been about from the start. It will also be the first time we will hear how Varka sounds like. True. So far we've only heard his words through the letter he sent with Mika. At the end of the trailer, he immediately recognizes Venti's voice and analyzes that he's speaking with the animal Archon Barbados. How the fuck do you... How do you determine that? Oh, is that what happened? All I heard was Varka. Also appears to be some past between him and the Archon. Varka is also the Knight of Boreas, likely meaning he borrows the powers of the Wolf of the North. The powers of four winds on his side, perhaps it is not surprising that he knows Barbados too. Well, yeah, probably, man. I mean, if he was the Grand Master, right, and Jean knows who fucking Venti is, he probably knows who Venti is. Like, why would he not know, right? The whole situation in Mondstadt seems to be related to Natlan and Leeway's recent problems. Oh, that is true, though. Those guys are attacking, so it could be more than a murder mystery if these things are attacking. And Leeway, who's highlighted to perform a life-threatening ritual to solve the problem with Leeway's ley lines. True. So it seems like the effects of Natlan connecting to ley lines have finally reached Mondstadt. Okay. This is true. Also seem to have a red miasma around them. Yep. However, all of them are related to Cryo, perhaps suggesting they're all coming from Dragonspine. You see, that's what we like. That's what we like. We like that five-head theorizing. Maybe this wild Beto plays a central role in this Archon quest. What if he just did an experiment that accidentally killed someone? It's the only one with extensive knowledge of Dragonspine who can stop this attack. Or maybe they just found out that he like killed someone from like forever ago, you know, before even Mondstadt was a thing, because hasn't Beto been around for a hot minute? Oh no. No, that's right, he was sent to Mondstadt, so he can't be. God damn. But that doesn't necessarily mean he wasn't around before Mondstadt. I forget. How long has Albedo been around? I don't know how long Albedo's been around. With most of Mondstadt's elite knights accompanying Varka, it will be difficult to defend the city. But we have me. And Venti. Are we just downplaying Venti's ability to swirl? This is rude. This is rude. Like, we have the Pyro Archon on our side now, and it's a bunch of Cryo monsters? What are you talking about? Yo, send Malwika in, swirl them up, you know? Venti hit that, you know? Swirl them up. Then you just get Malwika to come in on our bike. Boom, everything's melted. They stand no chance. What do you mean? We're easy. This is easy. Easy. Or screw Malwika, we're Pyro Traveler now. We'll melt them all. In a later scene, we also see the inside of Mondstadt City destroyed to an extent. And there's Barbara tending to the injured with her healing powers. Good job, Barbara. Maybe this is why we're getting help of the Hexenzirkel to defend Mondstadt. Venti's standing on his statue with a bow in hand instead of his lyre. He has never taken up any weapons in the game before, so the situation of this time seems dire. Maybe we will witness the Anima Archon directly protecting his region for the first time? Maybe. True, Venti is out here. The first Otoko which wears the red hat is most likely Alice. What? Oh. Well, why are we small? Are we small or is Alice big? And why does Alice look like that? However, the second one, which wears the blue hat, is very likely Barbeloth. She's Mona's master, and the one who granted Mona the suffix of Magistus. Okay. Unlike most of the scenarios who can read the fortune of people, Barbeloth can read the fortunes of entire nations. Holy. Which also includes the entirety of Teyvat and the world it is in. Dude, I'm still saying, I said it previously, the Hexenzirkel are the Eons. They're bigger than us. They're bigger than the world. I'm telling you, dude. Or they have some tie to it somehow. Maybe not directly, but they have, like, maybe they're emanators. I'm telling you, it all comes together in the end. This is all going to link together. So you got to play both games. I'm telling you. It's all going to link together in the end. This could be a reference to the theory of how Teyvat is literally turned upside down. Right? True? Symbols on ruin guards are theorized to be discovered by looking at the world from upside down. What? What? I don't... What? I still can't read them. What is he talking about? Even the Hydra Missy that Mona performs needs her to look at the reflection of the sky instead of the sky itself, right? It is only by observing the inverted stars can one see the truth of the world. This was something Barbeloth discovered and later taught it to Mona. On this note, Simulanka was created as a reflection of Teyvat fate. That's right, I remember. That was a great place. It also seems like this boss area literally flips upside down during the second phase. which we can see the king and queen chess piece fall in this area, which might be on top of the chessboard. So does that mean the chess pieces, which were previously following the rules of the board, can now act as they please when the world is turned upside down? Just as the pieces are no longer bound to the board, does the same apply to someone in Tibet? Great video. Hey, more of this. This was a nice little recap of the things, you know, relevant to what's upcoming. Hey, more of this. I need more of this from people. This game is so big and there's so much lore, dude, that just getting a quick little recap of things that might be relevant from forever ago. Literally, we're talking like 1. What was that? 1.4 albedo? What was it? That might have been sooner. 1.3? Either way, it was patch 1.0, 1.x. You know what I mean? Yeah, more of this.